Well, Steve has made it here. He has traveled some 18 hours. It is Monday morning now. He thought he was going to be here last night about 7:30, but he ended up blowing a steer tire. So you got her here in one piece there, Steve. It's not even dirty. All the salt you traveled in.
Dirty. That way Alex don't have to wash it.
Yeah, there you go. How was the trip?
It's pretty good except for the blowout.
Yeah.
I jumped about 3 feet in the air when it went.
Oh, really? Wow.
I had like a blister or something on the side, and that went popped, and it's about like 30 seconds, all the air was out.
Yeah. Hey, lucky it didn't take the hood off or something, you know?
And I wasn't rolling.
Yeah. Well, he'll get detached. We'll get things unloaded here. We've got duals to take off of the trailer, and then we'll go ahead and get this tractor off of there as well. So Andrew doesn't have school this week, so he was hauling or loading box stall manure, and he was using the telehandler, so we use the telehandler to get the duals off, and then we can get them situated and we'll get Steve on his way. But yeah, the tractor stayed real clean for the amount of snow and salt that he's been in here for the past little bit. So we'll get this off, get him on his way. right, Steve's got everything unstrapped. We've got the duals removed. Go ahead, Andrew. He can get up on there, back it off. It was 1984. I was 12 years old. My grandfather bought a 4450. And I was Andrew's age. And I backed that one off the trailer. This is a little different size tractor. But he should do all right here, getting this off of there. Getting her down into a low reverse. There he goes. We'll have him put this in behind the shop. It's going to be a few days before we can get the wheels hooked up on it. We got weights to put on it. And then what we'll have to do is pull each wheel off of it. Alright, we'll do a quick walk around to this. And we'll get back to business. This does not have a PTO on it. We're going to put one on it. This tractor came out of the south. We have also ordered a silage blade for it. Got the full-on leather interior. What do you think?
It's pretty nice.
Yeah?
Big monitor.
Yeah, pretty basic. But it stayed real nice and clean too, with what weather that he had on his way north. All right, we'll get Steve on his way here so he can grab his next load. Well, Steve's getting all attached back up to his trailer. We're gonna go in the shop. We're gonna shoot the breeze for a little while. Get the boy paid. and get him on his way. Well, a few days have passed and I've had quite a few questions on, hey, when are we going to see this tractor? Well, I've got some other jobs to do that's keeping us from putting the duals on and whatever like that. A while ago we painted a bunch of tractor weights. They're all set next to the barn, and the tractor weights, or the wheel weights rather, are going on this 9620. This tractor didn't have any weight on it. We're going to go up by the commodity shed now. We'll do a walk around of this tractor quickly, and then we're going to close out of this video. I was going to originally put everything all together with putting the weights and everything like that on there, but I've had so many questions on when are we going to get to see this, and it's going to be some time before we actually are able to do an actual walk around of this tractor. So we'll just do a final part to this video, and then once we get this ready to go back together, that's when you'll see it again. So here it is. It is going to have all those wheel weights put on it, and what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to pull the wheels off. We've got to pull the dual hubs off, pull the wheels off, and then we've got a fair amount of weight that's going to go in on the inner part of the wheel. 5 remotes, and you'll notice that there is no PTO on this tractor. We have ordered a PTO for it, and that'll be in a month or two. We do want this set up with a PTO so that in the event that we end up putting this on a spreader, we'll be able to do so. The PTO was about 28 grand, and once that comes in, we'll work on getting it on there. We might not probably put it on until winter time. This has the leather package to it, which we've only got one other tractor that has leather seats to it, and that is the 8320R. This tractor came out of Georgia. It was a leased tractor. It originally come off of a farm down in Florida. This particular company right here bought a few of these to rent out, and their market where they were, they just didn't have enough interest in these bigger tractors. When I went down to look at this tractor back in December, they had a lot of 7,000 and 8,000 series tractors that they primarily rent out, and they wanted to explore the market a little bit, and they just could not get enough interest in renting out these larger tractors, so they put these up for sale. So with that being said, I guess that will do it for now on this tractor. Once we get the tractor in the shop and can get the wheels off, get the weights on there and whatever, we'll do more of a thorough walk around of it then. We also bought a silage blade for this tractor. We're going to put a grouser blade on it. This tractor is a different frame type than the 9410 and the 9560, and I didn't want to buy a blade to put on the 9560, because in the event that we replace this one someday, or not replace this one, but our next four-wheel drive that we get will probably be the same vintage. In the event that it's the same vintage, it will bolt to the frames that are on this will be able to come off of this and go on to the next one. However, if we buy a blade for the 9410, 9560, which 9410 has a blade on it already. But if we buy a blade for the 9560, we're kind of stuck with that vintage tractor because the frames are all different. This tractor here, when it was new, was the biggest tractor John Deere made, 9620R. The 9R640 replaced this particular model. This tractor, the reason why I went after this particular model, not this model in particular, but this tractor here has the Cummins engine in it. They ran the Cummins engine in the 9620R and the 9570R. You know that we've had some problems with the engine in that 9560, and I did not want to relive those problems. This is a real good engine. It is the X15. As far as I know, it is the same engine that they put in the trucks. So it should serve us very well. Once we get to working on this a little bit, we'll show you the comparison and size of the components that are on this engine compared to the engine that is in the 9560. Now that 9410 has that same engine, that 13.5 liter. However, we have not had any trouble with the actual engine itself in the 9410. That's got 10,000 hours on it, and we've put a turbo on it and injectors, a couple of them very cool fans, but other than that, that's all that we have put into that 9410. So we've jaw jacked enough here. We're gonna close out of this video and we will catch you at the next one. So thanks for watching, guys.